From Starlite Lanes in Flagstaff, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT event, among other things. Busy day here in Flag. Let's recap where we're going on. Hayden Hull taking on Elizabeth Rich for the handicap division title right in front of us. Hull has been masterful here as he's been on quite a hot streak the tail end of last season. At the start of this season, he's got a big cheering section, but this may be back-to-back opens after an opening double, and he's got a lot of pins to make up. 55 against Elizabeth to tie, 56 to win, and Elizabeth has 3 marks in 4 frames, so rough starts. Let's see what Hayden can do with this 6-7-10. To their right are both subdivisions. Dio Bernard taking on Solomon Salama in U17, and Samantha Conti taking on Eileen Linares in the Priority Girls scratch. Hull is going to get the 2 here, unless he gets super lucky. He does not. And he's going to have to regroup here going into the 5th frame. Qualified first after qualifying at plus 215. Just barely held on to the lead after the semis at plus 218. So he did most of his damage during the first 5 today. Just enough to hang on over Madison Holman, who lost to Elizabeth in the semifinals. 2-hander lets it fly. That's a much better shot. And he gets a burst of applause for the entire lounge. He's got past owners on his side. He's got the family on his side. He's got people over here rooting for him. I tell you what, he's enjoying the home cooking. Coach John Wilson back there somewhere as well. Well, what a stepladder for Elizabeth so far. She has looked petrified, but she's bowled really well. Oh, but she has the 7-10 stand-up on her. I know, I did it again. She really has bowled very well. She beat Caitlin Hammer in round 1 and Madison Holman, like we talked about in the semis, to get here. Has not looked relaxed, but has knocked over more pins than her opponent. And that's all that matters. We'll see if she can get the 1. You never know if that count matters later on. That's a nice job. To the right of all of that, the scratch stepladder just getting started. They bowled a marathon today. It's Lucas Rabb taking on Harley Swaggarts over there. Winner to Sorel Cardenas, winner to Dio Bernard, who's the top seed in scratch, while they're bowling their subdivision now. Big turnout. Thanks to parents like this for showing up. Oh, there she goes. Big turnout in Flag today. Best in a while for this particular stop, so great to see. Nice shot from Ms. Rich. Good fundamentals. Just making her spares when she can. Right back here in Flag tomorrow for what should be one very big squad in the morning. Let's see if she's got the cross lane down with the plastic. That looks pretty darn good. Look at that, right into it. Nice job, Elizabeth. Look at that picture of confidence. Gonna go over and get some high fives from Team Rich over there. Very nice. Hayden won the tournament of all-time champions in incredibly dramatic fashion. He needed a 298 just to make the stepladder. He went and shot 300. And then won an exciting title match for the win as well. Big shot working on the strike. Gary! Got it. Flagstaff is into it. It's your home turf. You better be into it. If you're not into it here, you know, where are you going to be? His coach, John, particularly proud of the fact that John is coaching a 2-hander. John, a dinosaur, didn't think he could ever do that. But a 2-hand, 1-hand doesn't make a whole lot of difference. You still got to get the fundamentals in the right place. And Hayden's gotten way better. His balance is really nice at the foul line, just like that. And the pins respond with 3 in a row. He's got to be pumped up here and all that. Let's see if Elizabeth can get her fans something to be pumped up with that. Checking the other matches, Harley is in a great mood, first of all. Now let's look at the actual score. Here's Rich in the 7th. Good ball. Oh, get it! Yeah! There we go. Immediate response from Elizabeth as she gets the 6-pin to tilt over. Nicely done. Harley went 4 in a row open double over there. He's got himself a nice lead around Rob, who found a really good look just to make the finals and stay ahead of Clifford Robbins, who finished 5th in his first regular season scratch event. Very nice job out of Clifford. Harley's got it all going. He's got the smile. He's having a blast over there. Elizabeth for the double. Almost got the same type of carry right through the head pin. Lucky to leave only the 3. Easy spare. Mark's put all the pressure on the higher average bowler because he's got so many pins to make up. Sam just missed the scratch cut today while Eileen made it, so she's been waiting around for Eileen to bowl a very long semifinals. We had 8 on a pair in the scratch semis today. That kind of dragged on. Right at the 3. Nice job, Elizabeth. Keeps the pressure on Hayden to keep on throwing those X's. It's 55 to tie, 56 to win. As it stands, 24 in the 6th. He's leading by 33 out of those 55. With that double working, these are huge shots, obviously, right here in the 8th. And wow. Some kids just have that it factor, and when he has to have it, he seems to throw his best shots. Those balls have just been labeled in the 1-3 pocket. He's probably bowled on every lane in this house about 1,000 games in his life. I had the quote-unquote privilege with bowling with his dad in league here for many, many years. It was a privilege. And the holes, no Flagstaff bowling. In the night, 10 in the pit again. Make it 5 in a row. And puts all the pressure back on Elizabeth to continue to mark. This game far from over though. Again, the lead was 30, so it should be about 50, which is that handicap difference. If you're Elizabeth, forget your opponent. Doesn't matter what he does. Go out there and bowl your game. That's another pretty good shot. Oh yes, and she does answer. It can be so intimidating to, play an older boy. You got the whole bar going nuts for your opponents, which is unusual enough. And she's hanging in there and doing it in style. Well, all comes down to the 10th. Both bowlers working on strikes, Hayden working on a double. Exciting stuff over there. Harley's in control over in scratch, by the way. We'll check in on the girls, but here's Rich in the 10th.
And look at this kid up in the ball. Carry.
That same nose hit where anything can happen. Pins almost rolled around and caught that 3, but another very makeable spare. And this is going to come right down to it. My goodness. Hull pacing nervously to my left. Great season opening action for Mojave and Arizona. Got a hook, got a hook, got a oh, a key miss of that spare. A wonderful effort regardless, either way, for 214. 5-6, 5-4. Hayden must mark. It's in the 230s, 240s minus the 2 opens is 220s. And he's only at 5 per count. He does have to mark for his 3rd career JBT title. Tie. Oh! Will that 10 fall? It doesn't. Pins wiggling everywhere. Neither one falls. He's got to spare this to win. He's got 211. 211 with 1 out. He's got to spare the 410.
He used to make it up.
He is capable of making this. It would be the split conversion of all time if he can do it. Getting some last second advice from Pop here. I tell you what, if he can make this, the roof is going to come off this building. Awful tough task. Not Elizabeth climbs the ladder. This has a chance. Nope, didn't get over there. An open 10th frame, reverse for both bowlers, reverses the course, and by 3 pins, Elizabeth Rich captures her first career JBT title. What a heartbreak for Hayden. Oh my goodness. Oh. Every other hole's in the bar. We're going to throw Hayden in the bar now too and have to take care of that. My goodness. What a great effort, but not quite there. Well, let's slide over here. Harley did win that first match rather easily. He's just a bucket of smile. This is the best mood I've ever seen Harley in.
He just had his 50th birthday, so.
That's right. All half centenarians should be that way. Let me see. Girls scratch. Eileen and Sam locked up in a close one here. Samantha spares that up. 169. So Eileen's going to have to double to swipe away the girls scratch title. Whoever E is in good shape in the U17 match. Stay tuned for that. That's Solomon, I hear. And Sorrell's going to take some practice over in the number 2 match. Eventually, Eileen can double. She doesn't, so Samantha's going to win the girls scratch. First of the 3 they need to get into the girls TPC at the end of the season. Even with the 4 count, I believe that's enough. Or is it not? No, it's not enough. Out of 7. Now, Eileen can spare the 310 and strike to tie because Samantha 4 counts out of nowhere. Can she make it? Oh, second chance and she can't make it. Samantha pulls victory from the jaws of victory, as it were. It's about right. And, well, let's see. Dio can get 169. Solomon's got 153 if he double gutters. And who knows what the heck's going to happen at this point. My goodness gracious. Dio's going to take a re-rack. I'm going to grab my microphone. I don't know where my microphone went. The microphone back there. It is not. Where is that microphone? Oh dear. Oh, it's over here is where my microphone is. Is it? No, we're just going to walk around here. No, no microphone there. No, no microphone there. Solomon puts that away while I'm walking around. That's really all we want to see now. We'll come back for the Scratch Division title match. Hope it's as good as the last 10 minutes of action here in Flagstaff. This always seems to happen at Starlite. What is in the air, in the thin air up north? Back for the title.